Hello, this is Blue Diamond Coasters, and right over there is Wildcat's Revenge. That's actually the first time I've seen it like that, like since they've announced that it was Wildcat Revenge and that I've seen the RMC track up there. By the way, I'd like to first thank my friend Draven. I think he's a launch fanatic on Instagram. I was in a group chat asking where I could get as close to Wildcat's Revenge as I can without going into like off-limits areas. And he told me about this parking lot up here for the Hershey Gardens, and I'm surprised I've never been up here before, because this get like a whole view of the park. I mean, it's probably like this and the parking garage over by Sky Rush across the railroad tracks I like to go to, but I'm here today to go to Christmas Candylane, get some last rides of the year, because today's actually December 30th, or New Year's Eve. And so I want to get some last rides on the coasters here. And also I need to get my last bags of kettle corn, because they just announced yesterday that the people that have been doing the kettle corn at the park aren't coming back anymore. So I really love that kettle corn. I gotta get the last bag of it. Anyway, I'm gonna maybe try to walk down to kind of across the road, because they said on the other side of the road they're kind of like finding people because it's too close to construction area. So I'll be on this side of the road, but I'm gonna try to get down there and get as close as I can to Wildcat.
It looks like from here you can kind of see geese, but you can also see they started work on the truss lift hill, and most of the track is mainly just kind of from the bottom of the drop up to the step up underflow. Actually, I was slightly wrong earlier. The stuff I saw that I thought was the truss lift hill is actually, I believe, the stuff that will be coming out of the zero-G style. Thing looks great in person. It's also weird how they really haven't finished building up or adding on the new wood on the drop, on what was the old drop. So you just kind of have it going up into the track that's there now, going up into nothing. Looking really cool. Can't wait to ride. This is still my most anticipated ride of next year. And it'll be really fun I want to try to be here opening day, or maybe even meet you again. Making my way back up the hill. It's over Hersheypark. I have the high ground.
Oh, I hate you.
Although, you know, thinking about it, speaking of high ground, from this altitude, and just because of the terrain of the park, I'm actually higher than all of Great Bear, and pretty sure all of Lightning Racer too. So actually, before we head in, a bit of a change of plans. I was in the group chat with my friend Draven, who suggested parking over there for a bit to see the views, and he said if I wanted to, I can come up to Hotel Hershey, and actually he can show me some really good views. So I'm actually here for the first time. I've never stayed here. This is far too expensive for me and my family, so hopefully maybe get some good views. Maybe up there. I don't know where he's talking about, but we'll see. So unfortunately we're not allowed up there, but still get a really good view from up here. It's hard to kind of see it through the trees, but you can kind of see through the rides. So at this height, I'm about taller than both Skyrush and Candymonium. Well, that was pretty fun. Thank you, Draven, for inviting me up there. He said he'll try to come down to the park after work, and speaking of that, about time I head on down and head inside the park.
Detection equipment may be used. Please keep all knives and
Friday, and it's New Year's Eve weekend, and the lines are way back to here. Hopefully I'll be able to get on everything today. pretty crowded today, so I think my best course of action is actually going to head all the way to the back, do a laugh track, and work my way forward. That way I can kind of end around here, and also that's just usually like the best way to do crowd flow. Isn't that right, Ace Coco Con? Apparently they just announced that this store will be closing at the end of this year, so definitely miss it. I remember, I think it was like I came over the summer. I think that was when I was with Sean and I wasn't like filming anything because he was with friends. But I waited like 45 minutes for a bag of popcorn. It was worth it. A lot has changed in about like 2 months since I've been here. You see, there's load station. Actually, you can see some guys up there working on it. There's the unload station, and then right here is going to be kind of where the maintenance shed is going to be. And they're making some good progress. Even got some Christmas decorations in here. Pretty good. We also got blacklight snowflakes, and they replaced the mural with what looks like discount Google. And Laughing Sal's heart grew 3 sizes that day.
And now the nominations for that Who Among Us?
The laugh track was actually really fun because they also had Christmas decorations on the ride, like kind of in the middle over here. There's this giant tree that goes up to near the ceiling. You even had Christmas music playing, so that was a nice touch. Here by the 2 new rides, and you know, I can handle Storm Runner and Sky Rush and a lot of the other big coasters being closed for Christmas. But they really had to close the pretzel stand? Just the Jolly Rancher remix. That was really cool with all like the Christmas lights and music, even the tunnel and like the lift hills. Like you could hear Santa every time you drop. That was really cool. Like I really like when parks just do kind of like these Christmas overlays, which I realized this is the second ride that's open in 2022 that normally features a randomized sound selection, but then to have like a Christmas overlay where it just plays one song, like it's not random during Christmas. Although I'll probably riding the other one in a few weeks, so I'll review on Concert Rewind once I upload this. Also, now the sun's starting to go down, all the lights are starting to come. I don't know, I might do treat. I know they have like a whole like Christmas tree like Treatsville over in the boardwalk. I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. Maybe if I have the time. I know Draven, he just said he's gonna come in a little bit, so I might try to meet up with him later. But I think I'm gonna try to go see. I was about to say I was gonna go see some reindeer. You know what? Yeah, I'll do it. The line's a bit long, but it's reindeer. I want to see them.
What if you have to back the cart? Well, at that point you push the cart foot in.
Yes. I don't know if they're new for this year or how new or how many years they've been used. They're definitely helpful. We get fact checked a couple times too. Oh yeah, they're like.
They running.
Alright, so it's been a little bit. Draven came, and actually he left like pretty much right away just because it's really crowded. It's actually not too bad over here by Kissing Tower Hill. But I want to go on a little bit of mini rant, so... oh, by the way, I did get a pretzel. That was a line. I wanted to do Skyview, but that line was way too slow and way too long. So I said, okay, maybe I'll do Kissing Tower. So on my way up here, I'm like, hey, let me stop at Overlook Food Court and refill my drink. The only drinks they had were Pepsi, Diet Pepsi and Mountain Dew. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe there's somewhere else where I can get a Pepsi. Nope, nowhere else. That's like the only food place open in this entire area of the park. So I guess either get all of your drinks, Hershey, or, oh gosh, this is the line for Kissing Tower, isn't it? Hold on a second.
Line goes all the way in there, and actually all the way out to here. Yeah, pretty much every line right now is just really crowded. I think I've learned my lesson to never go to a park in between Christmas and New Year's, just for this reason alone.
See the Ferris wheel, Ken? You see the looper? You see the whooper?
I see the car. I see the
How
car.
cool. You see the track over there? It's so neat. Here's one over before walking, you see?
63.
Look how cool the reflection. Or no, it's actually the trees are strong. It's so hard to see. I don't feel like it's hard to
Now
see.
watch this. Look. It looks like I'm going to touch it.
Do?
Now watch. It sort of looks like I'm going to touch it.
How good is that?
Now watch. It sort of looks like I'm touching it.
Touching it.
And I
Did the kissing tower. That was, I realized, out of all the times I've been here, that was the first time I've ever done that ride at night. So that was a really cool experience. Plus all the Christmas lights, and they're even playing Christmas music on the way up. So again, like, you know, I realized I've only done 3 rides so far, but all of them have had basically a Christmas overlay. Because I even remember, even during Halloween they would do this. I'm not sure if they did this during Christmas. This was like late 2000s, early 2010s, I want to say. But I remember them like renaming literally every ride to fit in with the theme. I definitely remember them doing it for Halloween. I don't remember if they did it for Christmas or not, but comment down below. Let me know if they did that or not. I know, like, probably you could find like a map or something with like the list of all the names, all like basically just puns. But anyway, we're gonna try to go down towards the Hollow, try to see their Christmas light show in about 10-ish minutes.
Sleigh bells ring. Hey, are you listening? In the lane, slow as listed. A beautiful sight. We're happy tonight. Walking away to Wonderland. On the way, it's the bluebird. Each sleigh is a bluebird. He sings a love song as we go along. Walking away to Wonderland. Ring the bell, we can
Alright, that was a really cool show. My hands are freezing cold from holding that phone the whole time, but I decided before I headed out of here. Well, I think my next move, I might try to do Wave Swinger because that's one of the few rides I haven't done yet. Anyway, I'm over here by Sky Rush. For one thing, they boarded off everything. But over here, by the ride lockers, you can find all the restraints have been taken off. Even all like all the doors and lockers taken off. But then yeah, over here you see all the restraints. Now, I've heard a little rumor going around. I don't know how likely it is, so by the time this video comes out, maybe we'll know for sure. Hopefully I'll get it up by then. Anyway, I've heard rumors, maybe because all the restraints are off, that Sky Rush will be getting new restraints next year. Specifically the next-gen Intamin restraints like you find on Velocicoaster or Pantheon. Now, if that's true, I am real looking forward to it. I just can't see it happening because honestly, those restraints give too much room for Sky Rush. Like, Sky Rush's restraints are tight, but there's a reason they're tight. Because this ride is so intense and tries to throw you off just the first drop. But it'll be very interesting come next year. I'm trying to see. You can see up there. It's like parts of the train. I think Hershey released some video, or someone released pictures of like the trains getting like craned off over to here and just, I guess, being like taken apart for maintenance purposes or the off season. Either way, I can't wait to get back on this ride and who knows, maybe even work this ride. Actually, just if you look over this fence, there's some of the trains right there. Really cool looking trees here. I guess the lights are more over there for this song. There they are. Anyway, yeah, I thought Mariah Carey was frozen again, but she's returned. Anyway, Wave Swinger was fun, although the thing is, every chair swing I ride now will just feel like inferior now just because I rode Sky Screamer while flying. Like, no chair swing ride will ever top that, so why bother? But one step closer to doing every single ride here at Hershey. I think the only ones I'm missing are Tilt-A-Whirl, Claw, and actually the teacups over here. The teacups are like a 0 walk-on wait. Might as well, but I don't know. We'll see. There's the teacups. They're actually pretty fun. Now, I was actually talking with the ride op just about, you know, how I've been trying to do all the flat rides that I can do, because I was asking if I could do it at Jolly Rancher. And he told me that Traffic Jam, which I'm not exactly sure, it's probably just like the car ride, is that apparently Jolly Ranchers can ride it in like the back 2 seats of the fire truck. That's good to know. If it's not that long a wait, maybe I'll go do it, because I got about like an hour left, but I want to get to Candymonium at 9, just so I can get last ride at 9. And also, that's like the only way I'll be able to ride it early. Okay. This is just the line for kettle corn. I think I waited this long last time I was here, so try to get a big bag. This might be the last one I get. Well, I waited in line for a while, and then they said, all right, we're sold out. And we have like 7 bags left, and they counted 7, and I was a bit behind them, so yeah, couldn't get my kettle corn. And I think, yeah, I was talking with the guy, they are closing all the shops here, or like, I think it's like a new vendor taking over, so their kettle corn might stay, but it might be a different taste, so that's a bummer. Maybe I mean, they're open for the next 2 days, so I don't know if maybe I can ask Draven or somebody, hey, can you come to Hershey and get me a bag of popcorn and just mail it to me or get it to me somehow? Wasn't able to get the last bag of kettle corn, but maybe I can make up for it by getting the last ride on Candymonium. Really good last ride. I want to shout out to a guy I was talking with, Max. He was pretty fun talking. Also, I was talking with the lady at the kind of front entrance. We were just kind of talking about stuff, because she worked at a few other parks. She did this for a few years. But crazy thing, I was talking with her because I mentioned how I was doing a log ride because I was keeping track of how many rides on Candy I did. She actually is friends with the founder of Log Rides, so that was really cool to see and talk with her about that. But yeah, and also it was good to talk with a worker here, seeing how. Actually, I don't know if I've ever I might put out official announcements, so this might be irrelevant, but I don't remember if I mentioned it in previous times I've been to Hershey in the past few months, but I will actually be working at Hersheypark next year as part of their internship, so we're looking forward to that. I'll be working in ride operations, don't know where, but I'll try to get some roller coasters, hopefully like Sky Rush or Wildcat's Revenge will be awesome. I don't know what type of content I'll be filming then. Maybe I'll try to do some kind of shorter stuff. But also, I should also say that both David and Alex, who previously appeared in the CocoCon video, will both be working, doing the internship as well. So that'll be really fun to be with them.
So that's just gonna about do it from Hersheypark Christmas Candylane. Last coaster trip or coaster visit of 2022, and it was very crowded today. Didn't get to do nearly the amount of stuff I wanted to do, but I think I had a pretty good time. I didn't get my kettle corn, that was still very sad, but I was able to get my Sky Rush cutout, which I was get. I also got a Wildcat sweater or hoodie, which I don't have any other coaster hoodies, so about time I got one for a new ride. And also I got last ride now at Candymonium, which it's weird, like I said, this is my last coaster visit of 2022, but I'm going to an amusement park in 2 weeks in Florida, so makes this one at least a bit more easy to stomach. So if you like this video, make sure to do usual, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to also follow at Blue Diamond Coasters on both Instagram and TikTok. And until next time, this is Blue Diamond Coasters. Later.
It's the sweetest place for you to be. Things to do and so much to see. Hersheypark happy. Hersheypark land. Yeah. So many things to see and do. Good times to be had.